Hey guys, welcome back to Stormworks, and welcome back to our cargo jet plane build. Today, we're actually going to be building some cargo for this thing that we can drop out of the back. Obviously, that is something that we've been wanting to do for a while, but yeah, I think we should go ahead and start building some now. Let's get to it. Okay, so the way I guess I need to do this is to actually take the floor out of here, essentially, yes. So I'm going to grab, like, I don't know, let's say 6 of these. There we go. We're going to go ahead and copy it, and I'm going to move it, actually leave it in the center. And we're going to start a brand new build, which is really weird. But yes, let's go and bring this to here. There we go. We'll paste it right there, and now we need to start building the cargo on this. Okay, so the way I see it is we can do this on both sides. There we go, build these guys out to here. I'm going to bring this up so that we can actually add a gripper, and we're going to shove that onto here like so. There we go. We're then, I guess, gonna have to bring all of this up. Ooh, that's weird. I don't know how I feel about this now. Shove that down there, and we're gonna do something along these lines. And then we're gonna do that to the front, to like here, there we go. And then we're gonna obviously have to go across and build it to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Okay, so delete this guy, go there, and go here. There we go. Shove one of these guys onto there and onto here. And then attach these guys together right here. Okay, right, so now if we get rid of the bottom piece, just like this, we can use this as an example. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this once, and I'm going to paste it right there. And I'm going to do it one more time, and now we need to find some cargo that will go on here. And what I'm thinking we do is we take a build that we've done before, we dismantle it a little bit, and we shove it on here. Alright, so first candidate is this right here. Let's try and just get the fuselage and I guess delete it. So cut that off there. There we go. Let's go to the other side and we'll get all of that one as well, presumably. So cut this. And then we need to delete the rest of these things as we go. So delete all of that, delete all of this, and I just want the fuselage. Turns out I think that fuselage is actually going to be too big. So what I've done right here is actually just grabbed the engine. We're going to shove that onto a pallet like this. And I'm going to paste it right there. We're then going to get rid of the rear bit. There we go. And hopefully we can fit this down and in. And that'll look pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on both sides. That is a button that will allow us to essentially disconnect this from the floor or stop the brakes. So let's go ahead and do that. Disable brakes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this on the other side as well. I'm not going to do any indicator lights or anything like that, but that should be fine. We're also going to get ourselves a not signal, and I'm going to try and shove that right here like this. It is definitely on show, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and connect this to here. Connect this to the other side. Connect this guy to here. And then we can connect this to each of the brakes. So there we go. Brake, 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 and brake. Okay, right. I think that's all good. So now when we spawn this in the back of the plane, I think it should be fine. Oh, I actually don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, pipes. I'm going to go and add some pipes on here as well, just because I can. And we'll see what this is like. Alright guys, let's go inside and have a little look and see what this has done. So currently it is down on the ground, and we can't move it because it's got the brakes on. But if I do this, and then we try and move it, I totally can. Okay. I don't think this is actually connected. I don't think I actually merged that thing. But let's go ahead and merge it really quickly. I like the idea of having a parachute on the back of this, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. In fact, actually, parachute. Here we go. Shove one of them in there, and one of them in here for now. And I guess when it gets outside, we can go ahead and just pop the chute. In fact, maybe when I push this button, we can pop the parachute. Is that a crazy idea? Maybe it is. But let's do it anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and spawn it in. Okay, we're going to take off and fly, and then we're going to drop it out the back, because we can. So let's try it. Also, I have actually painted the floor in here green, because I thought it looked nicer. So, there you go. Anyway, do this and this. There we go, do this and this. There we go, and lights. Yep, this light as well. Okay, all of the engines should be ready to go. Hopefully, when we take off, that doesn't move, but I have a feeling it might slide. Alright, I'm watching it as we take off, and actually, it stayed exactly where it was. Okay, lift the landing gear up. Let's go ahead and put ourselves a GPS into, I don't know, the south, let's say. Let's say down here. Whack that in there, and we're going to go for an altitude of, let's say, 355. Okay. Altitude all done. Autopilot on as well. There we go. And we should go to the right place, I hope. We should actually go a little bit higher, actually. Let's go to 555. That makes sense. Alright, we're going to ascend. Let's do this. Whilst that's happening, I'm going to make my way back. I'm going to have to open the back door, of course. And we're going to have to go from there, so... Run to the back end. Go ahead and set this to 0. There we go. And I believe if I go ahead and push the button on the side now, the parachute should activate and it should get pulled out backwards. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there was a bit of an incident and the parachutes did deploy, but they absolutely annihilated it. Yikes. Oh, that sucks. It's not even hit the water yet. Oh, there we go. Okay, but that kind of worked. Okay, I'm going to be very simple about this. We're just going to have a delay on there, and then we'll connect it to here. Let's go ahead and do that again, and this time it'll be a lot better. I'm also going to actually paint the parachutes the same color as this aircraft. Alright, sure. Alright, here we go again. We're going to take off straight away, obviously, into the sky. Just like so. Let's go ahead and lift up our landing gear. We're going to set the autopilot to there. There we go. And we're going to set the altitude to 555. And shove that on there as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Cancel. Cancel. Okay, so one of the issues that I have is that I put a delay on. However, I didn't put any time on the delay. So it would have went off straight away anyway. Right, okay. I think we're in a position where this will work again. I should have some spoilers on these, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should. If I get an inverter, I'm going to go ahead and put an inverter on my WNS or whatever and make sure that I can control our throttle, essentially. Well, not quite the throttle, but the thrust. There we go. And there we go. They're all on one throttle lever anyway, so this shouldn't really affect it too much. But let's put this on up and down. Okay. Right, we're ready to go again. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get us in the air and drop this cargo out. Once this happens, if it works, I'm going to go ahead and add some more cargo, essentially the same one, and I'm going to try and drop them all out. And then maybe we can try our scout car, if it fits. I'm not sure it will, but we'll see. Anyway, whack this into here. There we go. Shove that on. Whack this to 555 and turn that on. And we can leave the seat. Let's go. Alright, so what speed? Whoa! Currently in 0 grav. What speed are we going? 107. Okay, that's fine. So we have to run to the back again. Open this up to 0. There we go. I mean, I don't mind if it's actually less than that. I don't know whether that causes issues or not, though. So let's go ahead and just put it to 0 for now. Okay, is everybody ready? We're going to sit in the seat and we can watch it go. 3, 2, 1, bam! Alright, it's falling out the back, and parachute should activate very soon. Hey, would you look at that? It is upside down, though, but that's fine. That's cool. Alright, guys, we have some cargo. 1 jet engine, 2 jet engines, 3 engines, 4 engines, 5 engines. I don't know why we would have 5 engines on board, but we do. So, let's go ahead and get into the seats. We'll actually set this automatically at 555. We're going to go ahead and shove this into there. I'm going to take off right now. Once we're in the air, I'm going to slow down a tiny bit, because I want to watch all of this happen. So, I did break my wing a little bit. That's okay. We're a little bit too wide for the hangar, but again, that's okay. So, shove those guys on there. There we go. Good. Obviously, I'm going to have to run to the back and open the doors. I also want to slow down a bit, so let's do that too. I'm going to cut the throttle to like 10%. That should keep us in the air, I believe. Uh-oh. There we go. I think 10% will keep us in the air, I'm not sure though. We are descending. Okay, as long as it keeps us up, we're good. It isn't. 20%? Alright, 20% will do it. Alright, we're good. Let's run backwards and get everything ready. Okay, so let's go ahead and launch 1. Okay, that's gone. 2, that's gone. 3, that's gone. 4 and 5, and then we're gonna have a little look at the outside and see what that looks like. Oh, look at it, they're all dropping pretty cool. Yes! Oh, that's sick. What does it look like from the inside? Oh, that's so cool, look at that. Alright, let's go ahead and try and get a screenshot of this. Because, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Right, there we go. Screenshot. And then let's see it in person. Here we go. So that one's gone as well. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have airdropped successfully 5 of those. Realistically, we could actually drop jeeps and stuff. As long as it fits. Let's see if our scout car fits on a thing. I don't think it will. Not with its turret, anyway. Okay, are you guys ready for this? I did manage to fit something in there, but what is it? And how is it loaded? It's my scout car without a turret, obviously, because the turret doesn't fit whilst it's on here. It is only strapped down to this via ropes, which is the scary bit of this. And we've actually managed to fit 3 of them in here. I would have been able to fit more, but these trays are actually a bit bigger than normal. But what I'm thinking is, when we take off, these things are going to go crazy, and that might not be a good thing. In fact, it probably isn't. Anyway, let's go ahead and take off and see what happens, I guess. Alright, do that one and that one, this one and this one, and let's see together. Alright, let's go! We're going to take off kind of slowly. We're going to go to only like 23% throttle. We are aiming sideways, which ain't great. What's going on there? Uh-oh, I'm going to hit the side. That's not great. Okay, well, all I want to do anyway is take off, so let's just try that. Get us in the air. I didn't realize I had another one spawned at the end of the runway. Oh, our landing gear is failing. Whoa, everything's going wrong. I didn't realize quite how heavy these things were. I should have used more throttle. That's my bad. That is my bad. Alright, throttle down a little bit. Landing gear up. There we go. I need to make sure they're the same on both sides. I don't know what's going on there. We're also then going to go to there. We're going to set our altitude to 555. Is that 555? Yeah, and we're going to do this. Okay. Yes, we have some issues with the end of the wing. But we're fine. Oh. I was going to say we're fine. Don't know if we are fine. Yeah, this isn't going to go as well as I hoped. I think if I'm going to do it like this, these guys are going to have to be... What? Just happened. I think the back door just... I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to push this button, and I'm going to push this button. I think the other one's gone, hasn't it? Is the other one gone? I have no idea. Have we got one fallen out somewhere? Oh yeah, it's all the way back there, look. Yikes. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do, if we're going to have cargo like this, the car itself is going to have to be connected to the floor via a hardpoint or something. Because otherwise we're going to have some issues. Although, I guess in the end it did sort of work. But I have fallen out too. That's not good. Okay, so I've got a hardpoint connector down here. I think we should actually move that even lower, maybe like that. And then this guy can just be lower as well. Nah, I'll leave it where it is for now. Because realistically, this could drop by a little bit. But that's fine. Once that gets to the floor, I guess we're going to have to release it anyway. But we'll have access to the front at that point anyway. So, release... loaded cargo. Okay, that can be... Oh, yeah, that's probably not the best option. Or choice of words. But it's fine. So, let's go ahead and click release, and we'll shove it back inside, and we'll see how it goes from there. So, let me go ahead and cut this really quickly. The aircraft has already been saved as is. And I'm going to do a new one. I'm going to paste this in wherever it is. I'm actually going to bring it to the center. There we go. I'm going to paste that there. And I'm actually going to save this as cargo plane cargo 3. There we go. Okay, right, let's test this out again. All right, here we go. Let's plumb that in again one more time. Plumb this to 55, or 555, sorry. And go. All right, set that to... We're going to have more throttle than before. Obviously, we have cargo, so clearly it's going to weigh more. Let's go! Come on! It's still really easy to get into the sky. Still need to do something with the landing gear to make it close at the same speed, but we're good. Shove that and that on. Very nice. I'm assuming that it would be having issues now if we were having issues. It is having a few issues, to be fair. That was quite a drastic, quite a drastic ascent, but it's okay. Let's go back here. I'm going to run backwards. I'm going to open up the door and hope that we don't have too many issues. Please don't have issues. Because it might just go. It is just going. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're all just going. At least with this one I can push it out and it'll just... Oh, never mind. That's kind of upsetty spaghetti, to be honest, but it kind of worked. Yeah, so it's literally just that the brakes are not strong enough to keep them on there, which is really annoying. That is really, really annoying. So we might have to actually anchor them down to the floor. Or, you know, just not do any drastic aerial things. So, let's go ahead and do this one more time. And see if we can take off without doing any drastic aerial things. Alright, shove that on there. Go down here. I know one of you guys really, really wanted like a dinghy sort of thing, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Not today. Alright, shove this to 555. Shove this on. Do this. I'm going to go to like 30%? And hopefully that's enough. Because it does just push these guys backwards a bit, you know? Alright, so we're in the air. Nice. Landing gear is going to come up. We're flying really slowly. Oh, look, it happened quickly this time on both sides. That's weird. We're flying pretty slowly. I'm going to ascend to an altitude of only like 255 instead. And that seems good. So turn that on. Autopilot, go ahead and do that as well. Okay. So far, this worked a lot better. Yeah, you just got to be a little bit gentle with it, and then it should work out fine. So, change this to 0, so it's a flat thing. Run to this guy, do 1. Go ahead and do 2, and go ahead and do 3. And then... Are they going to get pulled out? I don't know. Yeah, there's 1. These guys are actually having to get pulled out this time. And then... There's 2. Alright, cool. And here is 3. Unfortunately for us, the parachutes are actually on the bottom of those, and it flips them over, which is annoying. But it is what it is, and it totally works, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Realistically, this thing wasn't designed or built to have that in mind. I wasn't going to do airdrops, but it can do it apparently, so I'm happy with that. Okay, I've set my throttle to 20%, and we're going to go in for another landing. For some reason, my spoilers don't seem to be working, but I think I might have accidentally went back to an old version of the aircraft. If that's the case, we can change it a little bit when we land, I suppose. But we gotta land first. Also, we actually have no brakes currently as well. So, I should probably set a button for parking brakes somewhere on this thing, in order for that to work, so, yeah. Anyway, we're going in. I guess we just have to fly in sort of flat. And flare it a little bit, and we are down on the wheels. Wheels again have collapsed. I need to do something about that. I do. I need to do something about that. I might even just make them retract on their own. That would be fine. Yeah. Alright, well, we made it back to the airport and we landed, so I'm happy. Good. Anyway, I think that is actually where I'm going to leave this aircraft. It seems a bit weird to be leaving it here, but honestly... This is the point where I like getting to, and I'm actually really happy with what we've ended up building. Obviously, the landing gear is an issue. I might fix that a little bit, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Weirdly. Anyway, I do feel like almost 80% of Stormworks creations just never get completed, and pretty much 100% of my creations never get completed. Actually, that's a lie. A few of them do. But, yeah, a lot of them get to like 90% and then fail. Kind of like this one, I think. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.